Welcome back to Horror While Black. I am Amani.
I'm Anthony.
And we have more holiday horror for you. Hopefully you saw our first holiday horror video.
Tales from the Crypt.
Tales from the Crypt. Have you seen it? Check it out. We have something else for you today.
Right.
What do we have?
We got this movie called Krampus.
Yes.
Right? Because let me tell you something. It's funny enough, she's patting me because I used to say, you trying to watch Krampus? Now, every time I say Krampus, I'm thinking about the movie Rise. If you know, you know. All right, a little crumping back in the day where we grew up, okay? But anyway, enough about that. Krampus. Take us away, honey.
Okay, so really quick, you guys. This movie came out in 2015. It's considered horror fantasy, and it is an hour and 38 minutes, and it's PG-13. Rotten Tomatoes gave it 66%. IMDb gave it 6.2 out of 10. Interestingly, though, it is number 5 in most search horror movies on streaming services. So that's
around
interesting.
the holidays, yeah.
You can watch it on Peacock. Did we watch it on Peacock?
I think it was Peacock.
Yeah. It's definitely on Peacock and some other places, and you can also rent it on Amazon Video.
Peacock.
Okay, so we'll jump right in. This movie is interesting. It starts, I'll just share quick notes, won't get into the step-by-step of the movie, but it starts in shopping chaos. Okay, they're like playing classical music and people are like trying to get into the store, bursting down the door, trampling over the
pretty much they're trying to catch the sales, but it makes me think that it's just more so like, what was this, 2016? That was probably 15. Like the 15. That was probably the last time that that type of Black Friday shopping or shopping for the holidays was really that extreme. Now it's
last minute Christmas.
Last minute Christmas, loser if you do, but last minute Christmas shopping, it was like ridiculous. Everything else is now online shopping. Barely you see people go out like getting stuff. But anyway, that's neither here or there.
But it was like really like they made it very clear. Like people were like tug of war, jumping on top of each other.
Quick, which one's worse, this or Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving, because people started. People it was bleeding.
People started dying.
Yeah.
Anyway, spoiler if you haven't seen Thanksgiving, watch our review. But anyway, enough about that. You're not trying to drag this video long. Krampus is the opposite of Santa. Okay, yes. Pretty much the boy.
When you stop believing.
When he stopped believing. Okay, little boy and his family was getting along. Okay, everybody was just all over the place.
Dysfunctional.
It was just dysfunctional. It was extra, and it messed up his Christmas spirit, especially his cousins. His cousins
little
were,
Max.
Little Max. Man.
His cousins were terrors. Okay, you know what they called him? They called him Maxi Pad. Come on, he's like 10.
I was fighting words, but at the same time, 10 kids still writing to Santa. I don't know, but Maxi Pad is bad, but still writing to Santa at 10. God damn it, I'm Santa. I hope no one's watching this. But yeah, so Christmas spirit is ruined. Yeah. Rights say I hate everybody. He's done with Christmas.
But what really does it is not even just that. His letter to Santa, he rips it up and tosses it out the window. And whose attention does it get? Krampus. So, because that was the final, the final thing he needed, I think, to bring him forth.
I'm not gonna lie, watching this movie is more so. This is my second time watching it because we watched it one time on some random stuff. I barely paid attention to it because I was more so what the hell am I watching?
Yeah.
This time I'm still saying what the hell am I watching, but at least I'm focused more. Yeah. Man, it's just more so the fact that even isn't the legend of Krampus a real thing?
No,
too?
It really.
It's a real thing.
Yes.
It's a real thing as well.
A lot of people in different parts of the world.
So yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So it was a more so paying attention to the what is it, mythology of it or it all. So you know what I'm saying? What you think I ain't know that word?
No,
all right. No, I'm not gonna mess that up. Anyway, but yes, it was just more so of that. Especially the fact that how he was picking off everybody, like it was like, you know, his L's were a little real
everything
demonic looking.
Everything was twisted and
yeah, the
opposite.
Jack in the Box was, I don't
like
know
a big
what
caterpillar.
that worm in the ground, wormhole taking everybody. The fact that he like cut off the whole town, like had a blizzard come out of nowhere, was crazy. But definitely enjoyed that for what it was. But I mean, just the overall movie. How did you feel about the overall movie of Krampus? First off, Krampus is ugly as hell. Like he's a what is he? A reindeer?
No.
Like he's a demon?
He's definitely some type of person.
That ain't no person.
It's a person thing. He's a being. Krampus is interesting. Do I take it seriously? No. I think because there's such a comedy piece to it, like it gets silly in certain points. Like but you know what? It's actually like not a terrible
Speaking of
movie.
comedy, all right. The mother said keep the fire hot.
Yeah.
How the hell everybody was knocked out? Oh, we're spoiling it by the way. How is everybody knocked out? And no one hears anything in the chimney. Everybody just knocked out.
So
the music got cut off.
Yeah,
it was just they lost the power.
It's one of those movies where like they were just asking for it. They were just asking for it. I'm sorry. Like it's just one of those things where they were not prepared. Nobody thought that like something bigger could happen and like something darker could happen, and then it started happening, and it's just one of those movies where like I do like how it ends though. I won't spoil it.
Well, you're sick.
No, I won't spoil it, but I like how it ends because it's kind of gives you the feel of like Men in Black. I'll just put it there if you remember Men in Black. Gives you kind of like a wonderings of things bigger than yourself. But I'll leave it there. I mean, is it a movie that's entertaining? Sure. Is it a movie to take seriously and like add to your collection of horror? Probably not. But it's one of those movies where like compared to I could watch this again just for fun. Not necessarily to take seriously.
I'm watching this only like around the holidays.
Okay, that's what I mean.
I know, but it's just like
some
if
movies
it's
I can
on,
watch
I'm
all
not.
year
I'm
round.
like just like Krampus is on or whatever. So that's what it is, man. But me personally, I'm more so like still in what the hell am I watching? But I turn my brain off to see what's going on. I mean, when the corny jokes hit, I'm like, the dad was a pushover. All right. Real pushovery.
But then he came in the clutch.
Nah, he's still a pushover.
No.
Yes, he was.
He came in the clutch when he needed to.
Nah, he didn't. But anyway, I know you're trying to hype him up, but he didn't. What he did is sacrifice. I love your son. Then the mom did the same thing. I get it. We get it. But he was a douche. All right, sorry. I'm gonna call it a spade.
He wasn't a douche. The
uncle. No, the uncle was a douche. I mean, like he was trash. All right, the dad was trash. All right. Anyway. What you give Krampus?
Ooh, I give it a solid 5.
You gave it a 5.
Rotten Tomatoes gave it 66. I mean, I agree, but I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 10. I'll take it or leave it.
I give it a 6 because it's like the twist is cool. Twist is cool, and the fact that if he spared them, he pretty much gave you what you wanted. That's the whole premise of Krampus. If you say it, he do it. That's why he lead a little whatever thing that is. He'd be like, here you go.
He doesn't talk.
He don't talk, but you can tell by the way he drops it on you, like, here you go. And then he got, watch out for my hooves. I'm out of here. Okay. So.
But you guys, if you want something like entertaining to watch around the holidays, that's not necessarily going to like scare you and make you not sleep that night, check out Krampus. It's fun. It's festive. Check it out. That's it. We got more coming you guys' way. There's a dog barking. They're sick of us. Yeah. And
we got more all this week. We dropping this whole week. We locked and loaded. All right. Yes, my friend. We are locked and loaded all week. All right.
We got more for tomorrow. You guys.
What will we bring to the table? Stay tuned.
We'll find out.